Yes, the talk of the town. Hey, what's up, y'all? And you know what's even worse to tell you about a knock? See, a knock, like people say people give Satan too much credit. Some people give knocks too much credit. Now, I'm not gonna say a knock haven't rolled over on certain feeble minds. That could be true. But I gotta be like realistic with you. I gotta be real. The only thing that keep a knock going is hype. Because remember, like I said, me personally, I know a knock never had me where they wanted me because it takes an army of people to put ideas into their head. Number one. So if a person got to put ideas into your head, believe me, it's not even a knock doing it. It's the people doing it. And sometimes I'll say this. They might not realize it because, certain people just might sleep on your character alone. Or not even that, maybe the knock has put them through certain things that they say. But believe you me, when it comes to a knock, that's why you don't need people in your ears, because you know why? I'm gonna tell you why. People are already in the knock ears, and the more the knock here is, the more they're getting fake supply, they're getting fake substance, to add to their phony style. So that's the point. I'm gonna be real with you. The only way that you really think about a knock and think about certain things is the more people that talk. Seriously, because see, remember, it's the hype of the knock. Because remember one thing about a knock get hype, get hype, and the knock can be popular. So, they're not popular really. They don't like nobody really likes them. But at the same time, the more you talk, that's just the more, like some people, let's say people don't know the situation. They're giving a knock more credit than you ever said. So you're thinking, I never give this woman this credit. And the man thinking, I ain't never give this chick this credit. Right, you almost ready to use right, so really, to be real with you, when a knock gets hype, it's not even other knocks and flying monkeys that hype the knock up. It's people, I think I made a video called Flying Monkeys by Default. Sometimes you can be a flying monkey by default and not know it. And flying monkey by default is giving fake substance to a knock that never earned it. That's the point. You understand? Or knocks that never earned it. Like I said, I know we got different type of knocks and you got different type of either targets or victims. So don't think I don't understand that. But I'm gonna tell you straight up. In my life, because how my life is, people hype things up for whatever it is too fast. People just hype up words that I say, and oh yeah, now they think I know him. Then they hype up, oh, he said this. So you're right. So it's like, like I said, it's like when people put hype on you also, it makes it superficial. Like me, right? I'm official, I ain't superficial, so that's why I can tell my story the way I can tell it. And some people like, Dad, he didn't even, and I'm like, nah, I already know that feelings get put to the side. Even when you're in love, feelings get put to the side, because see, being in love, right? Being in love, meaning, being in love, feelings get put to the side because being in love is the highest love you could have. So being in love, you can't have feelings or emotions, right? See, okay, feelings and emotions is cool when you say, I have love for you. See, having love for somebody and being in love is two different things, because see, you can't have love for somebody because that means you never gave it to them. And see, that's real. So that's another knock trick, or, people that want to stay so-called free or whatever. That's another trick pulled by people. So like I said, so the point is right. See, when some of us go through stuff, only we really know everything that we go through and that we don't go through and what we've overcome, right? Because like I said, I'm gonna say it again, being in love is the most beautiful emotion you could have. So, I mean, I said emotion, but not even emotion. That surpasses emotion and it surpasses feelings. So you're not mixed with emotions and you're not mixed with feelings. Even if the person don't feel the other way, you're still not. Because see, to be in love, like I said, to be in love means you don't worry about emotions and things like that. So that means later on, emotions really won't come out because it is what it is, right? Remember, you don't fall in love by accident. Even if it's not reciprocated, it doesn't matter because, right, remember, like I said again, being in love and walking these streets, walking in this world, you're already aware of the risk. And like I said, you know what? Some people are different. So I'm not going to knock nobody that's different or anything like that. I'm not going to knock nobody that, you know, their character, they may have a strong character, but it's not as strong as I speak. Well, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, me personally, when it comes to, like, anything, right, you understand, point blank is when you do things, right, and when I say in love, I'm not just talking about relationships with people. I'm just saying, like, when you're in love with whatever the case may be, you know, you'll be in love with your child, and I mean by that, just you're so in love with your child, you're so in love with, you know, whoever. It could be that's just the point. What I mean, because see, when I speak from godly love. So what I mean by in love is, you know, it's a deep meaning to what I'm saying, right? So emotions and everything else go to the side. Why do you think what Christ said, let the dead bury the dead, when the dude asked to bury his father? Because see, real godly love is totally different from just some carnal love. Carnal love comes and goes, and carnal love is basically just a bunch of mixed emotions, and that's it, right? You understand? So the real deal is, you always remember, it's principality, is principle over people. Meaning, principle meaning, you know, before somebody or a person feel violated, just remember they're violating principles. Not even you. It's not about us first. Remember, the principle comes before we do. You know, that's the point. So it's the principle of things. It's the principle over people, right? You understand? So like I said, so remember, never let, you know, and like I said, and it's hard because a nog is gonna get hyped. Because right, a nog is gonna get hyped because, like I said, because, you know, because when you are how you are, people judge you in a certain manner, but they don't realize, like I said before, they don't realize in order for you to love, you had to let go of emotions. So when you let go of emotions, you don't have the emotions that they're talking about. Because remember, and because to be in love, let me tell you something, like in a relationship, to be in love means you want the best for the person. So even if they're not with you, that's what that means. See, the other thing, that's called obsession. That's not right. That's an emotion. Not right. Like I said, being in love is you want the best for the person when they're not with you or whatever the case is. That's what we're, like, seriously. That's what it means. So the other thing, that's called obsession. You understand? So when you love, you let go of it. Yeah, it's not obsession and love stuff is different things. They're different emotions, and that's what people don't understand. So see, what I'm trying to say is, like, me personally, obsessed I never was, and that's the point. But like I said, you know, like I said, some people, you know, and individuals, when they look at you, they think, okay, yeah, he quick to be obsessed. So you're like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying, me. Because I can tell a person in a minute, if I was obsessed or anything like that, why does it take a bunch of people to try to say the same thing? If that was really the truth, then that would be it, and then I couldn't do what I do. That's what obsessed means. You can't do what you do. Like in the Bible, in the book, it says don't be a drunkard. Like I was explaining to my brother Donovan Wallace about being a drunkard. Drunkard means with drinks, but drunkard also means just in life itself. Don't be a drunkard to anything. And that's the point. You understand? So why do people gather around and talk? Because they're drunk to it. Why do I stay sober? Because I was never drunk to it in the first place. So everything I put myself into, I could always get out of it because I was never a drunkard to it. I was never a drunkard to love. Never a drunkard to being in love. Never a drunkard to anything. There's nothing wrong with loving it and you know, and wanting to protect it, but the lengths and the credit and the props people give the knocks is just too funny. Seriously, you understand? It's too funny. Now, I will say this, and I will say this one. They do get an E for effort, and they get a minus E because even the effort. You know, like I said, when it comes to those of us that are really, I mean, some of us are built for this. We're built for the opposition. That's the point. So see, we're built for the opposition no matter what, and that's the beauty of it. So we're built for the opposition. So we remember it's principle first. So it's the principle first. It's not about doing me wrong, me doing something wrong, or somebody doing somebody wrong. Principle comes before a person. So a person don't have a principle, then you already understand. That's the point. You understand? So, as I said before, I say it again. Don't give these I mean, you know, I can't say that like I said. Because there are people that went through different things and may have faltered in ways that I didn't. Well, what I'm saying is this thing. For those that, you know, may encounter or not, keep your eyes open. That's what I'm saying to you. Because when you realize you will never, you are never like what people. I mean, that's, and it can be regular people saying this and saying that. You like, that's not me, right? So remember, people, like I said, everybody want to have the same situation sometimes, and that's understandable. You want to say, oh yeah, I know this is how you're feeling, and you might not even be feeling like that because your mission. You see, when you know your mission is greater, you don't stop to do what you want to do. But if somebody tries to give you advice or somebody tries to do something else, then it might stop you. And the reason why it'll stop you is because now you're hearing things that's not even true. See, if you hear something that's true, you know how to flow with it. You know how to go along with it and say, okay, that's true. But when you hear untrue things, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's, when you hear certain things that's untrue, you just don't really like it. Like, because you know what I'm gonna say, untrue things don't keep you motivated. Like, you feel me? So, and I say it again. See, it's not like some people think you go to other people for motivation. That's not even it. You're already motivated by yourself. Like I said, I can watch all my videos and stay motivated on my very own. But see, like I always say, I'm still a people person, and I like to talk victory. That's all. You understand? And I've always explained this. And like I said, and sometimes people don't even understand that. They add words to that because you know what it is though. Like I said before, see, it's a certain type of strong that some of us are, right? Like me, I'm the type of strong dude, real talk, that if I give somebody attention or any kind of attention or whatever, they'll take it to another level instead of just saying, oh, okay, he's a humble dude, he likes to show love, he likes to spread love, he likes to hear love. Very simple. So some people take it and they say, oh, he's doing this for this and that. And like I said, that I wouldn't even argue it over because I know that that's not true. And you know what, deep inside, they know it's not true, because if that was really true, then a person would check you out for the same reason you're checking them out. So right, so like I said, so that's the point. So in all like reality, just enjoy what you do and why you do it, and know why you're doing it, and don't add nothing else that shouldn't be added to it. Right, because when other things are added to certain things, to other people, they're getting fake validation. And one thing, I don't give fake validation to nobody. I don't even give validation to people because they should have their own validation. Like I said, I like to celebrate victory like I've always have, and it was just it's as simple as that. And that's why I say when a person, they're talking to me personally, I say, let's talk personally so you can know me. Not if I have a question. There's nothing wrong with having a question, but not even that. Some people don't even know if you have a question or not. They assume you have a question. So I'm like, if you think I have a question, ask me if I have a question or question me or something. That's all. Because see, at the end of the day, as well as the beginning, I'm feeling beautiful. I'm gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna die beautiful. And I'm just in the spirit of it all. So remember, less credit to the narcs, and just give more credit to the hyper things, because the narc doesn't get but nearly, like I said, most of the credit narcs people be giving narcs, I'd be like, whoa. So remember, less credit to the narc and more credit to the hype. Hey.